What is going on, governors? Chisgule here, and today we've got to figure out whether or not Pakal, the new legendary, is good in the open field. I want to know. You want to know. We all want to know. Is Pakal worth the investment? Now, if you're watching this, not live, later as a VOD, there will be timestamps in the description so you can jump to whichever commander pairing you'd like to see tested. This is going to be fun. We're going to be testing an Arc of Osiris with a practice match. Why would we do that? Well, we're in KVK right now, so different people have different levels of KVK technology. Let's just take all of that off the table. Also, Arc testing makes sense if you like winning an Arc. So yes, that's where we'll be testing. Hey, Friggy Viking, cheers. Thank you for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Also, hold on, let me jump behind the table real quick and rerun this notification. Kami-sama, cheers, thank you. Welcome for joining the Elite Guard. Great to have you here. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for our new member, Kami. And a searching emoji to see who becomes the next member of the channel. Let's freaking go. Hey, by the way, big shout out to our members and moderators in the chat. HMS, Pat, Daniel, 2267 Bloody Lord, cheers, Will, Kami, Stay Lazy, Blake Pickle, Prathik, Pat Shannon, Frozen, how's it going? Good to see ya. Cruising up the list here. A lot of chat. Scar, Hunter, good to see both of you. And cool, I think I got everybody. Also a huge shout out to our legendary guard, whose portraits are proudly displayed on the wall of our war room. Cheers and thank you. And let's get in game, shall we? All right. Here we are. Hey, War Daddy Chad, cheers. Thank you for the super chat. Broski, let's go. You're hammering these streams, and we're here for all of it. Hey, cheers. I appreciate your support. And yeah, dude, I've been streaming a ton. It's kind of fun, honestly, not gonna lie. And I was like, man, you know, like I could go and I could test and then make a video about it. But like, honestly, I don't have time for all that, man. It's so damn time consuming. So we're going to try this a different way than we normally do. We're streaming for me in the morning, but I think this is a good time for most people. We're going to just stream all the testing. Now, there's a number of things that we're going to do to make this testing even-ish. And I say ish because like it's not going to be perfect. But we're going to take off city skins, okay? We're also going to take off gear. Gear is coming off all my commanders. Please don't hit me in Canyon right now. GG TKX. Appreciate you. Okay? All the gear comes off. I mean, I don't need to take gear off Minamoto, right? Like, this is not a thing I need to do, is it? We're not going to test Minamoto, are we? No, not happening. Okay. All the gear is off. City skins are off. People will be using open field talent builds, and if everybody's able to attend today, which I think they will, we're going to have multiple Pakals available. Why is that important? Look, there's something very important about looking at reports and test results that you really need to understand, and this is very critical, which is that if you see one report, that's not enough. Why is one report not enough to judge the performance of a commander? Because the randomness is massive, and like, honestly, if there are any skills that are random at all, I honestly do not know how I could possibly figure out whether or not I'm looking at the truth. And I've showed this to you in the past in my Guan video, Guan Alex video, where I tried to figure out the best equipment for Guan Alex. And we had some reports where I would 2-for-1 them and some reports where they would 2-for-1 me. The exact same combo run repeatedly, and we got the opposite result. Fully 100% the opposite result. So I'm just saying we're going to run these tests 3 times. I don't think we have time for 5 times because generally in an Arc practice match, you can get about 15 tests in. Okay, so we'll do 3 probably just to get hopefully a picture of like kind of where it's at, all right? Like generally, how is the Pakal performing in that context? Now, there's all kinds of combos we can test here, and I honestly probably should have put more thought into what I think some of the best ones are, but off the cuff, and okay, I have put thought into this, but I think Guan Pakal would be cool to test. Granted, things like the horn really changed the effectiveness and the dynamic of this combo, but we're not testing with gear now, but Guan Pakal Alex and, well, not Alex and Pakal, sorry. Pakal and Harald, I think would be really interesting to test. Basically, anywhere you might have fractionally considered Alexander the Great or Charles Martel, you could swap in Pakal, and I think it might just be better. That's kind of what we're going to be going for. And I think in situations where you would have used Charles Martel, Pakal is almost certainly better in field. At least he's more offensive. He's got more punch, right? And in situations where you would have used Alexander the Great, this dude would offer more tankiness. So we're going to be doing 1v1 tests, and it's important to talk about the fact that that is undervaluing Pakal. Why is that? Pakal has damage taken reduction that increases when he's being swarmed. Dude, I'm telling you, Pakal would have been really good in the field for me in this KVK so far. Like, did you all see the KVK where there was one point where I just like threw my hands in the air and I was like, I don't know what to do. They're swarming, right? Like, if you haven't seen the live streams of the battling this KVK, it felt like Protoss versus Zerg, right? And that's not a knock against them. Like, Zerg are terrifying. They had so many players. So, in their uptime, they had so many players. I don't think I've ever seen such an active, honestly, ever seen such an active game. It was nuts. Anyways, Pakal gets better when he's getting swarmed. We're not doing swarming. In part because he reduces damage taken. In part because he also is doing elevated counterattack damage. So you got to keep that in mind. These are going to be 1v1 tests to get a ballpark, just to get an idea. We're just trying to understand. Now, ARC matches start on the hour, right? So that's why you're listening to me talk about what we're going to do. You just saw that pop up at the top of the screen. The ARC match is starting in 10 minutes. We're going to be voiced with our Alliance members, okay? And in order to get more results more quickly, a couple people actually have Pakal. We have 2, maybe 3 people with max Pakals. So what we're going to do is we're going to probably have a couple areas where we're doing testing, okay? And just try to see, like, all right, where is Pakal better? So we're going to try to get that velocity up by having multiple areas where we're doing the testing. Now, this testing is a little bit flawed because of civilization choices. So I just want to mention that up front. I don't know if people are going to be using the same civilization. Okay. I don't know. I got Ottoman. That's what I'm using. I'm not swapping for the testing. Is what it is. Yeah, you'll get to hear the voice, I think. Yeah, I think you'll get to hear the voice. Okay, so we'll do that testing, and I need to run all my gatherers back. Sorry for leaving the dirty nodes, but if you have a Cleopatra, go clean that up and get those extra resources. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I will run that home real quick. Yeah, here's the message I sent about that. A few quick reminders about Pakal testing. I don't know if you've ever done commander testing in ARC before, but whenever somebody goofs off on the side, they almost always mess up the testing. Like, somebody thinks they're going to go get the ARC, and then they score it in the Shrine of War, and then, like, there's Shrine of War buffs that are messing up the testing. Or, you know, they walk their march through an area, and, like, somehow it gets hit by AoE, even though they didn't expect it, because it was, like, running home or whatever. Remove city skin, remove equipment will be an Alliance voice. Anyways, alright. I guess I didn't really need to show that, did I? You get the idea. Shout out from the island of Guam. Just hear the man. Hey, cheers. Thank you. And Freaky Viking, thank you for the super chat. I think the best Pakal Harald by synergy of priority of the 5 troops. Yeah, if Charles Harald was good, but it was too tanky, like people just wouldn't attack it, you know? They wouldn't attack it. I still don't think they're going to attack Pakal and Harald, but I think Pakal Harald will do more damage if for no other reason than the fact that Pakal's active skill does damage. It'll still be really tanky, right? Pakal's really tanky. He reduces damage taken. Really tanky dude. He doesn't have as many stats as Charles Martel, right? He's got 30% health. Charles has 40% total. That's 20 health, 20 defense, right? But I think in situations where Charles was going to be good, Pakal is going to be a more punchy, better version, right? I have an attack token. Shoot. I forgot to mention tokens. I forgot tokens entirely. What's the play? Do we get everybody on a token? Let me jump in voice. Hold on, let me just jump in voice. Glad you noticed token. I forgot tokens. Actually, maybe I don't need my headset. Let me see if I got my settings right here. Hey, everybody, can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Oh, I can hear you. I don't need my headset.
You can take the token off with deceptive troops.
Is that how we want to test without the boost? I'm fine with that. We getting deceptive? I don't often get it.
It's up to you.
Yeah. I guess let's try to go no token. Yeah. I deceptive troops didn't take it
Or
off.
was it anti-scout? Anti-scout will do it.
It's the anti-recon one or whatever.
All right. Well, I still have 678 deceptive troops, so it's gonna be okay.
Vou aqui falar com os meus amigos. Como é que se fala?
All right, I use the anti-recon. So, I'm hyped for this testing, just to get a sense. How many max Pakals do we have? Shadow Adam, you've got one, and Skittle, you've got one, right?
Yes.
Oh, dang. Dude, we got 3 Pakals we can test with? This is gonna be nuts. So, here's what I think we're gonna do, okay? We're gonna go to the bottom center obelisk. We'll have whichever team is closest pick that up first, and then we'll have the team that's furthest get it next. And we'll have everybody port over there. And we'll set up 3 different staging areas where we're testing Pakals. This is going to be cool. Now, we're going to use all T5 troops for this operation. That's the game plan. So only T5s, please. And Shadow Adam, what civilization are you?
Germany right now, but I can switch if you need me to.
No. That's perfect. Germany's perfect. Also, hold on. I don't think I piped you guys. Oh, yeah. I did pipe you guys through. Okay. Live stream chat can hear you all, just so you know. And Skittle, what civilization are you?
Rome.
Rome. Ooh, okay. So you have an infantry civ. Okay, cool. Cool. That's good to know. So I think what we'll do is we'll have like north, we'll have east, and we'll have west. So like 3 different testing areas. And we'll just start testing combos. And Skittle, you have CJ as well, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Woo! So we should have you test with those 2 as a pair for sure.
Okay.
What do we think are the pairs that we want to learn about? Offhand, I would guess Pakal with CJ. I would think Pakal with Harald. And I would think like Guan with Pakal.
With Pakal.
Does that make sense?
Sure.
I think so. Yeah.
So Shadow Adam, you have Guan, right?
Yeah, I've got Guan, Alex, and Harald, so any of those 3.
Okay, cool. Do you want to do the Guan Pakal?
Sure.
I'll do Pakal with Harald. And Skittle, you can do Pakal and CJ.
CJ.
Yeah. Cool. And now we got to figure out like what the gauntlet is. And I think what we'll do is every time you guys have a battle report come in, you just drop it into Alliance chat. Does that sound good?
Okay. And are we
That way
using
we all
a
can.
troop buff, or are we just using 210?
We'll just use 210. I think it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, we just drop it into Alliance chat. And I want to do each test 3 times. Because, like, the randomness is super real.
Makes sense.
This is going to be good, man.
Yep.
3 people with Pakals. We're going to learn a lot. Now, what do we think are the combos that we want to test against? What's the gauntlet? Like, Guan Alex or Guan Leo would be in that gauntlet, right?
Yeah, and then like
uses
XY
that.
William and Saladin William for calves.
Yeah. Saladin William and XY William are interesting combos, for sure.
Alex Harald. I would like to see how
Alex
it goes.
Harald is a good one.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then
Maybe Mark
I don't know
Walker.
for archers, I guess either Nebu YSG or Nebu Cyrus, because you see those a lot in the open field.
Yeah. I think some archers would be good. So, if you are not one of the Pakal players, so everybody else, I guess what we'll do, each of the 3 of us that are using Pakal will just ask for a combo. And then you can just volunteer to partner up for a couple rounds. Is that the way to do it? Maybe we should have like a rotation. We pick the 3 people and then we just like rotate them around who they're battling against, like the different Pakal combos. Is that the way to do it?
Yep.
Yeah, that's the way. That's the way.
Yeah,
Okay,
that
let's pick our top 3 combos then. What are the first 3 combos we want to test against?
Infantry, I guess.
Yeah, the infantry is for
Should
sure.
start with infantry.
I would say, do we have an XY Chandra?
I can say I do, but I am such a mess right now. I got hospital school. I've got a 50% expansion going, and my troops are all over the map. There's just, for me to get together and get in there, it's still going to take me like another 25
You know what?
minutes.
There is one other problem with trying to do a rotation, which is that I'm not sure. If I had thought about this before the match was about to start, I would have put the 3 of us on the same team and everybody on opposite teams. So I'll tell
That
you
would
what,
have
we'll
been
we'll just call out combos that we want and people will volunteer. And we'll just do it like that. Let's not overcomplicate. We won't
Yeah,
over
that sounds
organize
good.
it. Yeah. Yeah.
I can handle the Kaz for stuff.
Thank
As long
you.
as you don't want like a con or something like that. You
Now
can-
remember, before you enter, make sure you remove your token buff, remove your city skin, remove all your gear. Please and thank you. I don't know if we have a Cyrus to test with, actually. Dude, does our kingdom have any Cyruses maxed?
Not in this room, it doesn't
I
sound
think
like
we
it.
have literally like
I don't think
0
so.
Cyruses in our kingdom. Not
Mine's
gonna
at
lie.
5554. I'm just waiting for the next
Oh,
wheel
that's-
before I expertise it.
I mean, usable
Yeah,
at
mine is
least.
almost maxed too, but
Yeah, like I'm close, but not quite there. 5551 for me.
That's what I've been using in the open field, though. It works pretty well.
I would definitely believe it.
Who do you pair it with? Nebu?
Nebu is primary, yeah.
Oh, people
And I
want to
might
see it
need
till
to
it's
switch
Takeda.
that. I think Cyrus primary might make more sense, but
Yeah, you got to do it till Takeda. There's still so many of them running around.
that's a good point.
It should destroy it, and I won't even.
We only
Yeah.
have 2 people that have entered for the red team. This is going to be pretty awkward. I guess in a worst case, I'll just start sending combos at you guys. I got troops for it. Dance all day.
We'll swarm you. Watch out.
Yeah, don't swarm my city, please. Please don't zero me.
If you get time at the end, you need to do all the meme combos too, like Richard YSG and Charles
Oh,
Outlaw.
God.
And
Joking
test the
aside,
rally.
though,
I
there
guess.
were like a roughly even number of people who said they could be here for both sides. So this is a little awkward. We got just me on this side. But again, I can send the combos at you guys if needed. And that's actually not the worst, because then I can share them on stream.
Just
Which
come on.
obelisk are we taking, and who takes it first?
We're taking the bottom left obelisk, and it's going to be, I don't know. Do
Red
you want to
team
get it first,
first.
Account Master, or should I get it?
I can get it.
Okay, cool. Yeah, Account Master is going to grab it. So someone from the blue team should head to the bottom lane, bottom obelisk, and just have a troop ready to jump in there when we say we're ready for it.
Okay, I got it.
Cool. Thank you. Ooh, yeah, VIP. Right. So we should just manually set 210,000, right? That's what we need
Yeah, I
to do.
guess all of us are.
Yeah. This is gonna be fun.
Absolutely.
If you let us, the rally our city is going to be so much fun.
Wait, what I do to that? What I do to deserve my city getting rallied?
Oh, no, just for fun.
Okay, just for fun. All right. Yeah, well, maybe we'll throw a city rally / swarm at the end.
I love rally. We love you so much that we want to rally you.
Give him the SM treatment.
Oh my gosh. P.S. If you're hyped for this testing, throw a like on the stream and consider subscribing. We'll take requests for things to test. I don't know that we've got everything, but we've got almost everything represented, except that Cyrus that we were talking about, right?
Oh, do you need me to get the other obelisk?
No, I ran my march out there too because I realized I was closer. I don't think we need both since there seems to be only 2 of us on this side somehow.
Hey, Light, it looks like you're ahead of me. If you're going to the obelisk that Chiz and Account Master are going to take, I'm going to take this other one. That way we get enough teleports for everybody.
Yo, Vakari, cheers. Thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it.
Oh, sounds good.
We should pop hard push on both sides.
Good call. So, any predictions on how Pakal's going to perform? What do y'all think?
I see him being that great in the field. I mean, I think he's niche is rallying.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think Guan Leo will beat Guan Pakal.
Yeah, I agree. My guess, and I was saying this earlier in the stream, is that like anywhere you might have considered a Charles or an Alex, Pakal might be better.
Just to ward off the anti-swarm, but I think everywhere else is just XY Chandra.
Right? Like he's got good punch and he's got good tankiness. And if there's like any march you had that was getting focused, ooh, I mean, that all damage reduction for the swarm is just kind of insane.
He's got to be the new meta for Guan, especially in altar fights, because it's like some kingdoms obsessively, compulsively attack Guans in the field, so make them pay.
Yeah, Guans do often get swarmed. Which, like, if you have Leo, I think Guan Leo is still probably better, but most people
But
don't have Leo, you
They're
know?
very slow.
I also
Or
think-
if you get caught somewhere.
Yeah, I also think, like, Alex is still really good. Like, the shielding is nice, and the damage taken debuff is, like, really good.
Well, and the instant proc damage, too, is really good for him.
Right, yeah. And the heal reduction. I mean, like, Alex is really good. I don't think he's going to replace Alex, exactly. But
Well,
if you
I
were
agree.
using Charles, like that Charles Harald combo, I think Pakal Harald has got to just be better. But we'll find out.
I was thinking about it last night. I almost wonder if the new, like, if you're an all infantry person, if the new combo is Guan Alex, Pakal Harald, and then I know this sounds weird, but Constantine and Leo, because Constantine does the attack buff or debuff, and then Leo, does more damage because of that.
Your Guan Alex will just be swarmed in that setup though, and
That's a good point.
Kami, thank you for the super chat. Also, MG Zin X, appreciate those super chats and super stickers. Christopher Kren, you should also test the Klein bottle. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. Yep.
Oh, I got a port.
Chiz, are you going to teleport? Yeah, there we go.
All right, I ported and I'm out. Is Account Master still in? Account Master's still in. There we go. All right, hop in. All right, so we're doing 210,000.
Yeah, I'm assuming everybody's VIP 17. If they're not, we'll have to do 200,000.
no,
I think-
that's 14.
Or is that 14? Okay.
Yeah, we should
1,000.
be good. I mean, I would kind of expect any infantry combo to do pretty solidly against the cav combos, you know?
Yeah.
That's true, but I mean, the only thing I'd say is like a Cowmaster has really good gear for his calves, so I don't know.
He does.
But you stripped all that shit for it.
Yeah, these are gear off tests.
Yeah. 'Cause the gear definitely does make a difference when you're fighting a command.
Okay.
Do you want
Cool.
Nebula SG?
All right, what do we want to test first against Pakal Harald?
Against an Alex Harald or Nebula SG or something.
Why don't we do... Man, so many choices. I feel like I'm just going to lose to archers. What do we think? What is Alex Harald weak to? We'd say archer combos, right?
Archers, yeah.
Yeah, someone bring some archers over. So let's get
Okay.
Ram. You got Ram Nab?
Some Alex joke.
I was sending Nebula SG.
Nab Esau. That's totally fine.
Sure.
All right. So Cortex and I are going to duel over here with that. And Skittle, you've got your Pakal with
CJ.
CJ?
Yes,
Cool.
to the left.
Account Master, do you want to start throwing some combos against her?
Yeah. What is she up to call?
CJ.
Pakal CJ.
Okay. Here, I'll,
Cortex, you can fire it up, man. You can just hit me.
I'll send my XY William over there, I guess.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
perfect.
You're so good to me, Cameron.
We have a Guan. Is this a Guan Pakal?
The Guan Pakal for me. Yeah.
Okay, this is a Guan Alex.
Cool.
Is that good?
Yeah, that sounds great.
Okay.
Let's
I'll
go,
hit you.
Cameron.
You ready?
Yeah, go for it.
I think the real problem with Pakal for field is going to be that he's just only got 3 skills for field, right?
Many commanders only have 3 skills though.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
Nebu
That's
even,
true.
Guan.
I'm getting wrecked, just so you know.
Hopefully. Cav's got to kill something, right?
I
True,
mean,
but
YSG
you wouldn't
only has
expect
3
it to be
skills, too.
infantry.
But I don't think Pakal and CJ are very good together, so...
Yeah, I think that's probably true. I mean, I think people want to see it. So, we should totally test it since you've got it.
I think your
I
Guan
think so
Alex is going
far-
to beat Guan Pakal.
Yeah, so far I'm outperforming Chisgule.
Rerun it, Cortex.
Okay.
So I'd like to do these tests, 3 times, just because, like, the randomness is super real.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 29,700 sevs that I have in the hospital and 20,900 for you.
Oof. I don't think that went well at all.
And sharing alliance chat, is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you shared an alliance chat. That's definitely interesting that...
Guan Alex is much better than Guan Pakal. Just from that one report. I mean, we'll run it again, obviously, but...
Oh, that's Guan Pakal. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's pretty
I'm
bad.
ready whenever you are, Account Master.
But we just need to make sure that we're far enough away from each other here that, like, those debuffs that are AoE, like especially the Alex debuff, isn't hitting the other testing. Oh, dude, I'm winning this one, Cortex. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
This is why we gotta run the test multiple times. I may still lose, but like, if you look at one report, it just could be completely unrepresentative of reality. Or it might be exactly representative of reality. Like, the problem is you don't know. Wow, this is gonna be like the same thing, but I'm gonna win. Holy jeez. If this doesn't make my point, I don't know what does.
Yeah.
I thought I was going to lose every time to archers for sure. I may still lose, though. Cortex may still get me.
I don't know.
Oh, look at those procs, baby. See, now my rage is through the roof because of the defense tree.
Yeah, you're gonna win.
Dude, those procs are just insane. The rage gen is insane. You drop a horn on that, it gets even more insane. You don't have special archers, do you, Cortex? You just have regular?
No, I'm Viking. Yeah.
You're Viking, yeah. Oh, so you have the counterattack boost, but I have the skill damage boost, so, you know.
Oh, I mean, the report was fairly even.
Yeah,
though
even.
Look, you were destroying me.
Report's even. Alright.
I'll send it again.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do it another time.
All right. Well, I think we'll do it one more time, Account Master, but I'm pretty sure we can say that Guan Alex is better than Guan
Oh,
Pakal.
jeez.
Yeah, we need to make sure we spread out. I think my Alex might have procced on hers like once or something. I'm not sure if it was the whole time.
I can move more towards my city if you want to move over that way.
Yeah, I think it might have been while she was walking by. I think that's when it was, because it shouldn't have been during.
Does Frozen have a max CJ?
Yes.
Oh, dang. So this is an Alex CJ versus Attila Takeda. And the Attila Takeda, I mean, I would expect it to kind of get roasted, you know?
Yeah.
Those infantry in particular should kind of do work on that. Dude, oh my god, the reports are flying so fast. I love this. Okay, we saw that report. Did we see this report? We did see that report. Did we see this report? Pakal CJ. Ooh. Versus XY William. Wow, XY William beat Pakal CJ. That's kind of surprising.
Yeah. He's a beast, though.
You don't get War Frenzy in this game mode, do you? No.
No.
Yeah, okay. I don't have to worry about activating War Frenzy. Alright, give me a minute to get in position here, Cortex. Just making sure I'm far enough away from everybody else. And pause. Alright. Yeah, especially with multiple Guans. Like, that's something you gotta run, you know, multiple times because of the way silences work. Like, the conclusion that Guan Alex is better than Guan Pakal is kind of weird. Well, I don't know. The silence timing gets really weird. I made a whole video about it. It's way too complicated to explain on the fly.
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
Right? Like, if the silence lands such that the Alex skill goes off right before the next skill cycle, because it got silenced, like, you end up having the damage taken reduction applied to one of the marches.
Right.
People are asking for Pakal Leo. Pakal doesn't do any debuffs, though, that would have synergy with Leo.
No, don't think we have a Pakal Leo either.
I don't have Leo.
Yeah, I don't have Leo
think Skitla has Leo maxed either.
No, I don't have max.
People are asking for some
Yet.
CJ primary. We can definitely do some CJ testing, too. I didn't realize we got a couple CJs in the house here.
But they're saying Guan CJ is better than Guan Leo? Is that true or no?
It's faster.
Maybe. I still can't imagine I would want to split Guan Leo. Like, they are literally made for each other. And that might be true in a 1v1, But I doubt that's true if you count for the AoE of both of those, you know, right? Like,
I won. Look at this. Look at this. Finally.
so let's see here. I want to look at these reports. Shadow Adams report, Guan Pakal versus Guan Alex. Yeah. So Guan Alex is winning the 1v1. But I really think that if you were swarming both of these marches, that like the Pakal would outperform, you know? Skittles report. Ooh, Pakal CJ versus XY William. That's cool.
Whoa.
About even. I would have expected that to be actually in favor of the infantry.
Third time was the lucky one.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, folks may have some different builds going on. You know, like I've got a full defense tree.
I think
build.
Skittle does too.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Wow. This was close. The
Master,
Harald,
do you want to do XY
CJ
William
versus
against
Hulk,
Juan
yeah.
Pakal?
Yeah, I'll do that. I can just switch what we just had if you want me to do that.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Cortex, what do you have there?
Alex Harald.
Yeah, sure, let's do it.
Give it just a second, because I don't know what he's got.
Yeah, they never destroyed you again, like the first time.
Yeah. I think the first and the third time are probably more representative of reality. And like if I start with some Herald procs at the start, it probably throws everything off, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's my guess. This is pretty even.
Mm-hmm.
Where are you at, Skittle? Oh, you're up there. I'm coming.
Oh, I'm up there.
Okay, let me just say.
Chat, if you're enjoying this, throw a like
Looks
on
like
here
I'm
and
winning.
consider subscribing. You like this stuff?
Mm,
Is this
I'll
fun?
stay away.
Are you learning things? Is this entertaining? Throw a like on here. All right. Oh, dude, you're crushing me now. You also have the Viking special unit, which is a little weird.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, maybe we should find somebody who doesn't have the Viking special unit to come do this with.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Come on.
Viking too strong for you?
Viking too
I was
strong
gonna go
for me.
behind the city, it's just
Oh, that
Cortex
destroyed
may
you.
run in the
Viking
way.
too strong for me.
Oof.
Oh, I don't think.
I can send
You know
my
what?
Alex Harald over
I
there. if
take
you
it
need
back,
me to.
Cortex. I don't think Viking
What's your returning
would even
troops,
matter. I'm
please?
still losing
Oh my
to that.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, they're returning.
I mean,
Gross.
that's
That's why I
slightly
was
random
gonna-
though, especially with Alex too.
That's why I
Yeah,
was
let's do it
gonna
again.
move further.
Okay.
I'm gonna look at some of these other reports flying around. The
Drop
Shadow Adam
another one in
report.
right now.
The Guan Pakal versus Guan Alex. 31 to 25 in favor of Guan Alex. Ooh, another report. Oh god, that's savage. Good lord. Guan Pakal's looking real bad compared
Yeah,
to
I don't think Juan
XY
Pakal is the
William.
combo.
Wow. Well, I think if you're in the open field and you think you're gonna get swarmed, like
Yeah, it'd probably
it
be
gets
a lot
better, but that's still not amazing. Good God. But
It
XY
looks
and
like
William.
you're losing bad again.
Yeah, am I? Oh, I'm losing badly again. Oh God. Yeah.
Dude, the Alex Harald is so strong in a 1v1.
So, blue team, please be careful about where you're going.
Oh yeah. Don't walk
Who's-
into the AOE.
You mess up the test.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to send mine towards you, Skittle, like way off. In the middle.
You know, it would be interesting to run a non-Viking Alex Harald against my Pakal Harald now, just to compare, like how much is the Viking civilization influencing the result potentially.
Yeah, I
can
mean,
send mine
Frozen
over there if you
or-
want.
Yeah, Shadow Adam or...
Yeah, bring it over, please, and thank you.
Yeah, hang on. Gotta change the troop count.
So many axes being thrown. Yeah, no joke. Oh,
go,
what a
Master.
disaster. Oh my God.
Viking too strong.
A part of it's like Alex has 4 skills, you know?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, there are very few that have 4 skills. Like, I mean, YSG has 3 skills, Nebu has 3 skills.
Yeah.
One has 3 skills, Harald has 3 skills.
So the thing I will tell you, Shadow Adam, is that on this, William he's a good counter to that combo. So we can probably just say that this is a loss.
I agree. Yeah. What do you want to do next?
I can change it over to Chandra, maybe.
Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Let's see
sounds
some
good.
Chandra. Yeah.
Yeah, XY Chandra.
Hey, IBM24, welcome to the Honor Guard. Yo, let's get those hype emojis welcoming back IBM. And a searching emoji to see who becomes the next member of the channel. Let's freaking go.
This is strange.
What'd you find? Skittle?
Pakal CJ is doing better against Guan Alex than Guan Pakal against Guan Alex.
Friggy Viking, hey, cheers. Thanks for the super chat. Guan Leo, Alex Esong, Pakal Harald, Martel CJ. Thanks for the super chat. Some interesting combos to test there. I don't think we have a Leo present. We might, maybe Maximus is here. He might just be listening, but he's got a Guan Leo. Alex Esong, we could play around with that. And Pakal Harald, I mean, it ain't going too well. Hey, Justin, thanks for the super sticker. Dojimoto with the trophy. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well today. Having a good morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you're at.
Yeah, it is closer.
Dude, this is like way different.
Yeah, it's right down to the wire.
We got to run this again because like,
and you've got the skill damage buff with your civilization
I do
too,
have
right?
the skill damage boost. Yeah, we got to run that again.
It almost seems like it's dead even.
What build are you using on your Alex? Shadow?
I don't even know.
That's a fair ask, but there's not that many builds on Alex, man. Like I can't
max
imagine
the infantry tree and then go up to the effortless and the attack tree.
Do you have the talent?
But I feel like
that gives...
that's the major build to use on Alex, right?
Do you have the talent that gives all damage?
The fight to the death and the attack tree. That's the one I'm using.
Which talent gives all damage? Sorry.
Like kind of top part of the attack tree.
The swords.
Oh no, I don't have that one.
So for what it's worth, I think that talent is practically mandatory in the attack tree.
Especially for Alex Harald, because there's so much skill.
It might just be like one of the best talents in the game, actually, not gonna lie. Like it's so good.
In a 1v1, sure. But
yeah,
small fights, maybe not.
But dude, let's do it again. Bring it back out. Let's give it another shot.
Yeah, hang on.
Hey, King H, welcome to the Elite Guard. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for King H and a searching emoji to see who becomes the next member of the channel. And let's dive back into these reports, yeah? Alright. XY Chandra versus
that was a lot
Guam
closer,
Pakal. Huh? That's closer. I mean, I think the thing about Chandra that makes Chandra really good is if you have multiple things hitting that target, like you all benefit from the exhaust debuff that Chandra applies, right?
Right.
Till it's a Takeda. Yeah, okay, losing to CJ Alex. Now it's CJ primary. That's cool. 10,000 differential there. This is awesome, man. We got all these reports flying around. Oh my god.
Can you please send me some archers?
Oh, wait, I didn't look at that one yet. So the Pakal CJ beat the Guan Alex. That's kind of cool. 19,000 to 27,000.
Hey, Chiz, did you hear Skittle?
No, sorry. What's up?
some archers, please. Nebwise. Something.
Sure.
You're right.
Do you want? I could do. How about Neb? Well, I probably wouldn't use Nebram on the field, although I bet they're really good. I'm gonna do it.
We tested with Nebwise against.
You want
the other combos?
Yeah, I'll do Neb Esong. Keep it the same. It's a good call. But for what it's worth, I have the special units. This is going to be pretty savage, I think.
She does too, though. She's France.
Ooh, you do too? Okay.
I'll take the
She's
task.
Rome. I thought she was Rome.
Oh, yeah.
That,
No,
that
she's
looks
France.
like France.
Yeah, that's France.
She said Rome, but that's France.
I said,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, right. Sorry, I just.
It's all good. Dude, these reports are freaking awesome. 17,000 to 27,000 for the Pakal CJ versus Guan Alex. So Pakal
Yeah,
CJ.
the Alex Harald is losing again. Maybe it's just the Vikings. I don't know.
That Guan Pakal versus Chandra XY is really close.
Yeah. Ooh,
Okay,
Salad
Master,
and
you wanna do
William.
one more of those?
Yeah. Well, let's do something different. Do the Salad and William versus the CJ Harald. 20,600 to 25,500. So Salad and Williams looking really good too, huh? I mean, and that's against infantry. Like that's. It just seems like William is a freaking monster. Guan Pakal versus XY Chandra Gupta in favor of the Guan Pakal by about 3,000. Dude, these reports are flying around faster than I can look at them.
You know, the other one we might need to try is Trajan Herald.
Oh, you know, I mean, Trajan's not really a 1v1 commander, but if he wins in that situation, dang. Now, with Trajan, you got to bring extra troops, though, based off of his, which is fine. No, you should. That's totally fine. You just got to make sure to do it. Because his talents and his skills should give you more troops, so you should bring more.
You should also try, guys, the guys that have Pakal. I think you should try Pakal as secondary, because if you go primary on him, no one is gonna target him. And if you guys put like him second with a high prior target, even if he gets swarmed, it's also good to see the results, because that will trigger more the counter attack that he has, and also the call on the field being swarmed by 3 or 4
Oh, Skittle, I owe you more archers. But I mean, that's pretty one-sided.
I think
like the
it's
archers.
obvious.
Yeah, I
It's
think that's
obvious.
pretty obvious. Why don't I bring I'm gonna bring a Ramses just to see it. Now, we haven't tried an Alex Pakal anywhere, have we?
No, but I can try it if you want.
Yeah, I think we should bust that out and just see what happens.
Yeah.
Neb with Ram. Oh, I brought too many troops. Hold on, do over. Neb, Ram. So what are our takeaways for Pakal so far? For field? I would say, like, he's not like a field all-star, right?
He's meh.
Certainly not 1v1. I mean, I really think...
I would describe him as all right.
Yeah. I think he's, like, all right in the field. And he gets way better when you're getting swarmed. Which, like, the reality is that if you're kind of running a murder ball and you're battling against, you know, somebody else, like, when you start taking big damage, you're probably getting swarmed, right?
Yes. That's a fair statement.
You guys heard what I said, or
About using
like Harald and
Pakal
Pakal?
secondary? Yeah, why don't I try Harald Pakal? Yeah. Why don't we run the same stuff, but I bring out a Harald primary? That's a good call.
Yeah, I think it's like it's good because an enemy will target if they see an Herald first, and having Pakal second. It's like with Herald triggering the Pakal expertise counterattack and reduce damage from the fourth skill of Herald. I think it's going to be really good. Also because of Herald expertise, also getting more counterattack damage. So I think that combo might get really good results being swarmed by like a murder 4 or 5 marches, you know, swarming a Herald Pakal. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's so many reports flying around. It's insane. Oh my god. Yo, Kasim, thank you for the super chat. Try Pakal Herald getting swarmed. I could play around with a swarm, I guess.
Okay, Master, do you have an XY Chandra next, please?
Yeah, give me just a second, and I'll
Alex
switch.
Pakal.
Account master, if you could send that
Lost
Saladin
by
William
about
over to me,
3,000.
I'd love to try
Yeah.
Alex Pakal and Guan Pakal against it.
Okay.
Lost
got
by
it.
about
I'll
3,000.
switch.
Thank you, sir.
That was even worse.
Oh, that was... Yeah, the Herald
think I
primary
got
was
Pakal.
way worse than the Pakal primary against an Alex Herald. But let's run it again, Cortex, just to compare.
Okay.
I mean, I think the defense tree is extremely good, especially in these fights where we're running them to the bitter end. And we're actually getting the full benefit of Desperate Elegy, right?
Mm-hmm.
XY William. No, sorry, XY Chandra versus Alex Pakal. And the XY Chandra's winning. Chad is suggesting we try some 3v3s or 5v5s. That would honestly be kind of fun toward the end of things. Just sort of smash around a bit, see what happens.
Sure. Oops.
Although I don't know how much that really tells us. I mean, maybe we'll learn something about Pakal, but hard to draw conclusions. So, okay, given that we see Pakal is not like a rock star in field so far, what do we think is the absolute best situation for Pakal? And let's see how he does in that situation. In a 1v1 still, but like what do we think is like the absolute best combo we could be using and the worst, you know, reasonable, real, like meta matchup we could be up against?
I feel like Pakal Herald versus either XY William or Saladin William or XY Chandra should be the best.
Oh, and we've already tested that.
Pakal CJ is doing good against cavalry, but I don't know against other infantry.
We still haven't tested the Alex Pakal. We got to do that.
And now I lost.
Yeah,
Really?
I posted one report already.
I won the trade, but I technically lost.
Dude, see, this is why you got to run these things multiple times, right? Like, that was the exact same thing, but, like, this one looks even, and the other one looked like a huge win for the other side. Wow.
Yeah, it's the Alex Harald one. There's so much random BS.
Wow. Yeah, look at that. The same combo. In this one, Cortex wins by 14,000, and in the other one, it was almost even? Okay. Yeah, dude, I want to use Alex now. Pakal Alex or Alex Pakal? What do you think?
Alex, probably.
Alex
So you
primary?
apply the all damage debuff and then you hit the active.
Alex Pakal will be better.
Okay. Alex Pakal it is.
Should I send Alex Harald again or something else?
Yeah, ideally the same, whatever the same thing
Okay.
is you've been running,
Yeah.
just so we see how they compare.
Hey, Skittle, hold on for this guy to walk by. I don't know why people are just randomly walking around now. Yeah, I think they got bored and now they're wandering around the map.
I'm anxious to hit you.
uh,
Go.
ooh, people want to see XY Saladin.
Yeah, I can do that.
You can load that up. Thank you.
He's on your
Against,
team.
against who? You?
You're no, whatever.
You're on the same team.
Oh, yeah, I can't. Right. Makes sense.
Alex
I was
CJ,
gonna go rogue.
19,000 to 30,000 for the Guan Alex. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, I can switch
a
to
real good one.
XY Salad. Then I can
Totally
have
about
the
to see.
other one be Chandra William. I have set out. So I have Attila Takeda as an option, and then
Pakal CJ versus XY Chandra, and the Pakal CJ is a winner. Here's a Shadow Atom report. Guan Pakal. Oh, getting roasted by Saladin William. That makes me not want to use Guan Pakal. I'm not gonna lie. That really makes me not want to use Guan Pakal. That's gross.
He's muted, that's fine.
Dude, that Guan Pakal into Saladin William report is disgusting.
Man, Guan Pakal looks really bad.
It looks really bad.
Now this Alex here, look at the report Account Master and I are sharing right now. That's not too bad.
so we said XY Saladin against what? One of the calls? I guess I'll go.
Yeah,
through
Alex
Shadow Atom.
Pakal's doing better, I think. Against Saladin William. That's interesting.
Let me do this.
Just can you please give me some Alex Harald?
You want Alex Harald?
Yes, please.
Okay.
Like the big issue, like using XY and William, it will be really good on 101, but I mean in a murder ball, he gets target right away. He won't do nothing. I mean it will melt like in 10 seconds if you don't retreat him.
Well, I mean, yeah,
I mean, it's really-
I guess what you're saying is basically like, okay, so he's useless because he's going to get targeted. That's not really the case, though, because I mean, the championship players use that combo, so it obviously does something before it dies. You know what I mean?
In arc,
Yeah.
it's really good, yeah, for sure. But I'm talking more about open field in KVK. If it's like if you are snowballing, it's awesome because it's like you don't really care. But if it's like even, we gotta be really careful using that combo.
Even in 1v1,
I
Saladin
mean,
was
if you
Account
send out a
Master,
lot of,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, if you send a lot of cabs out there, I mean, you know, they'll target all of them, so they'll equally get.
Well, I don't really target Saladins, for example, because usually, like, they are really tanky, and they kind of take time to die. It's like usually I go for archers or Guan, Alex, But if I see a Saladin, I usually don't target.
This
Hey,
Pakal
let's,
CJ is doing really good. I mean, incredibly.
Pakal CJ's
what?
doing all right.
Yeah, I beat Guan Alex. Let's try again.
Is there a swarm situation we could try real quick just to see? I think we should swarm a Pakal Herald. Let's just see what
Why not?
happens.
It's a Trajan Pakal.
Trajan Pakal. I mean, I think that's
Yeah,
just
But the thing is, if you use Pakal and Herald on the field or whatever, no one will target him. I mean, it will be like the last prio target. No one will care about them.
Well,
Yeah.
but that's okay because if nobody if nobody targets Pakal Herald, that's a ton of damage that you're putting out, right? Because of all the instant procs from Herald.
yeah, it will be the same as using Charles and Herald, but more punchy. I think Pakal Herald is an upgrade for sure from Charles Herald. Because to your point,
for sure.
like nobody was targeting the Charles, so you may as well have the additional damage that you're getting from the Pakal.
Yeah, I mean it's always a 1.3 nuke. So yeah.
Let's do this. Could I get? Where am I gonna go? I'm gonna go like way over here. Could I get someone with 2 marches to swarm? It's gonna need to be the same thing every time. Okay, Light's got 2 marches.
Okay, let's do.
Great. We'll just let him use his 2 marches. I just want to be away from everybody because I don't want to have the AO hit. All right, Light, when you're ready, swarm me, please.
The thing I will say is, I think if you're trying to go open field, I think it's CJG, not the call. I'll tell you that just from looking at this. If you're choosing between the two for open field, I'm not seeing a lot of combos where it's CJG that's making the fight better, not the call.
Hey, Bloody War, welcome to the Elite Guard. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for sorry about that, for Bloody War, and a searching emoji to see who becomes the next member of the channel. Cheers, thank you.
Buffs that you get from CJ.
Yeah, I think it's just because CJG is a better open field commander overall.
So I do decently with Pakal Herald getting swarmed, but I mean, I'm still getting wrecked. You know? Like, it's not like suddenly the extra AoE from the Herald and the extra damage taken reduction from the Pakal offsets at all the fact that I'm getting swarmed. Yeah. I mean, it's still... I mean, actually not a terrible trade with the Guan Alex against the Pakal Herald, but... I don't know. Okay, so what are our conclusions? We have like 13 minutes left to figure out what we've concluded and if there's any other tests we want to run. What do y'all think?
Can do Alex CJ maybe.
I think Guan and Leo is still the best for a Guan primary.
Yeah, Chase, you can send maybe Alex Harald into Alex CJ.
Send an Alex Herald.
Into Frozen's Alex CJ.
Oh, okay. Sure. You want just Alex Herald?
Yes. I mean, it's been beating all of your stuff so far with Pakal.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm going into Frozen's March, which is, next to my city. Okay. Well, he's also got Rome, which is going to help. So...
Is you guys 17?
No.
Oh, okay. So I have
you should
all
have
damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm still getting roasted.
Oh yeah, that's destroying me.
Okay, yes. Conclusions about Pakal.
I still like Pakal Herald as the best open field march, but that's just my opinion.
You think his best use is with Harald for open field?
It sure seems like it. I haven't seen anything else that looks really promising.
Yeah.
Depends on your marches, but overall he's good. I mean, I don't regret instant maxing him.
I mean, he's really where he shines his rallies, right? Like that's where I think he does some really cool stuff. Especially, and I think this is obvious, but especially in Arc of Osiris, that Pakal Herald rally. I mean, come on. That's going to be pretty good, I think.
I agree.
I wonder.
Yeah, CJ looks a lot better for field from seeing this stuff.
Yeah,
but he's okay
I
for
totally
open
agree
field.
with Pakal is like a rally commander for Arc. Totally.
Yeah. He's like a
is he,
rally commander that's decent in the field, but I wouldn't say better than decent, right?
No, I mean CJ looks a lot better.
It's kind of like Attila, right?
Really?
Yeah, but Attila, he used a lot, and it was really good on a normal rally. But I mean, the skills that Pakal has, with all that reduced damage that he will take being swarmed, it's totally for Arc, because in Arc, everyone swarms the rallies when they are about hitting the structure. So yeah, I think it's the best use is Arc Pakal rallies.
Yeah, the big thing with Pakal in a rally, I think, will just depend on how Pakal does one-on-one against Xeno YSS, and if it does better or even just trades even, then any counter rallies that get sent in almost immediately make it do better, right?
But they don't do counter rallies in Arc.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I mean, even if anyone at least sends one counter rally, it's fine because that will trigger the Harald AOE. But
Join.
Usually nobody swarms the rallies. And Pakal extra reduced damage for just one more target. It ain't really big.
I think one of the conclusions is that he's not mandatory, but
Is it meta changing though? Sorry guys, I'm just joining now. Got stuck in a meeting. Is it meta? You think or
no? I think the question is, who does he replace in an infantry player's murder ball right now?
Yeah.
Yeah,
For me,
it really depends, for me, I'm not full infantry, but I don't have Leo maxed, so I'm going to do Guan Alex and Pakal Herald. It just makes sense.
Yeah, that's exactly the spot I'm in. So, for 5 marches, I actually wouldn't use him at all, personally. Like, I'm gonna stick with Guan Alex. I'm gonna use Trajan Herald, 2 archer marches, and a cavalry march, right? So, like, that hasn't changed for me. But when I go to 6 marches, I'm gonna use Trajan Ethel. I'm gonna use Guan Alex still. I think based on what we saw here, I would not put Pakal with Guan. And I'm just gonna use Pakal with Herald. That's my game plan.
Skittle,
is
rally
he
me?
primarily?
Can I hit you, Skittle?
you.
I want to hit you with Chandra William. Can we do that?
So do you think he's primarily for Jadwiga then, or will he be viable against Xena?
Account Master, you said you want to hit me?
Hey, I do want to run a couple more tests
I want to
real
hit
quick.
Okay.
with Chandra William over here.
To be honest,
No,
on the
no.
field, I think like an Attila and Takeda are probably better than Pakal and whoever you are putting. You get more, like, you do more damage with that than Pakal.
What the hell is that chess? Oh boy.
Yeah, Shadow Adam, you can hit my XY Saladin with whatever you want. I have an Attila Takeda down here too, if he wants to.
Just trying something for the fun of it. Somebody
People
in
wanted to
Chisgule's
see
chat
Charles.
asked for Pakal YSG, so I did it.
No, that seems like a terrible idea.
Yeah, I agree.
Hey, there we found it, Skittle. I thought this might be it. This is what beats you.
No, I mean the
Finally.
Fine.
the
Hey,
Charles.
have you guys tested Garrison?
No.
No,
Dude.
we were just field fighting this one.
Yeah, this is just field fighting. I thought I would put
I'm
timestamps with, like, exactly what we tested and when, but, like, We got so many reports flying around. It's just like I don't know, man.
Just 5v5 Mitches and beat me after this.
What, are you
Ooh,
streaming
you want a
kids, or are you just
5v5?
making a video?
Yes.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, let's do this
My
again.
budget murder ball against your.
I like this idea.
Whale version.
Yeah.
I mean, Cortex is kind of a whale as well, to be fair.
Nah. On budget.
On the whale scale, for sure. Don't know where on there, but you're on it.
Cortex, how many troops in each of your marches?
210.
Do you have a Trajan march?
No.
Okay, I gotta. What's the right amount I'm supposed to bring to my Trajan march?
230.
Well, just 20k less than the capacity tells you.
Oh yeah. Okay. Easy. Thank you for making that simple. Dude, Charles Pakal was bad.
Yeah, could
that was-
have told you that.
That was pretty bad. Like, I don't know that I've had such a sound loss all day. All right.
All right, whoever asked for a Pakal YSG, don't do that.
That also sounds like a bad idea.
Let's go again, again.
Let's hit the rage
Okay.
engine though.
Chat, while you're still here, what do you want to see? Do you want to see this done tomorrow where we focus on CJ instead? Should we do this again tomorrow? What do you all want?
Oh,
Are
I'll
you
skip
talking
it
to
once.
us here?
I'm asking the live stream chat. I probably should have muted to you all. I was muting throughout, just to like when I was chatting to my live stream chat, just so that it wasn't too confusing, you know.
I'm not gonna do Pakal Saladin. I can try Pakal Richard just because somebody asked for it.
I don't know about Richard.
I don't know either, but I mean, why not?
Yeah, I guess.
Gotta give the people what
This
they
seems
want.
is kind of
Okay,
like
cheers, you ready? We should probably step a bit over.
Yeah.
the,
Do you want to go like really far to the right?
Yeah.
Just move like way away from this. Chat wants to see a Saladin YSS. I don't know if anybody wants to load that up against one of the Pakals. I also, there was one more Pakal combo. Oh yeah. Does someone want to do like a Constantine Pakal? Chat was asking for that. You have a good open field Constantine build.
Skittle, do you have Constantine?
I have, but I'm looking
You ready,
to see his
Chess?
talent build.
Have you guys tried?
Yeah, I'm ready. You ready, Cortex?
I
Okay.
can do
3, 2,
Constantine.
1, go.
Go.
Have you tried Pakal and Leo?
I don't have Max Leo.
That could
I
be
don't
an
think any
interesting
of us
combo.
have a Max Leo to try.
That could be pretty OP.
I think the only person that has Pakal and Leo maxed is Tickle, and he's not here.
Yeah, I think that could be a good combo, you know, because he deals well with Guan, right?
I think it's the other way around. I think Guan does well with Leo, and Leo does well with Guan, but
Yeah, I think that could be a worthy pair to test. I think.
It was close.
It was pretty close, honestly. This was a lot closer than I thought it would be.
that Sergio Polo
considering
guy
my-
wants Trajan Pakal. I might have time to do that one.
Considering my budget is.
Woo! Dude, that was pretty hype. That was very fun. We should do more 5v5 stuff like this, man. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, not bad.
I mean, what about Ragnar? Does he play into any of this?
Oh my god.
No.
Just
Sure.
it seems like it doesn't have a use.
Constant.
Yeah, chat, we doing this tomorrow? You want to do this tomorrow with CJ? You want to do CJ testing tomorrow? We'll do the exact same thing, just like this. Ton of CJs. We test a bunch. I missed what you said earlier. I apologize. Drop it in the chat. If you want it, first of all, throw a like on the video. Second of all, subscribe. Third of all, say yes. If you want this tomorrow. Same time, same thing. Oh, that report's so bad. Hey, Bloody War, thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it. Dude. I say we do this again tomorrow. Just B, are you free at the same time tomorrow? And also Skittle and Frozen?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
sure.
We do the same thing, but we'll focus in on the CJs. Or we could do more Pakal testing too, but...
Okay.
Dang. Yo, Chuni's in here. Saying Pakal is the supreme commander. Thanks for the super chat, dude.
Oh.
And Bloody War, thanks for the super chat. Appreciate it.
I think it'd be pretty cool to test him against like a garrison setup.
We'll definitely do some testing with like Rally and Garrison separately. But I think that's the sort of testing we're probably going to keep closer to the vest, you know, as we get closer to doing some rallies to try to take passes.
Yeah, sounds good.
There's so many reports. Like, I don't even know if I looked at them all, but I think I did.
I mean, he looks pretty good, like, overall.
So, yeah. I mean, we were talking about conclusions earlier, but I think just to hit on that again, I think our conclusions are that Pakal is a rally commander. And then, like, full stop. Pakal is a rally commander. They also are decent in the field. Decent. And our best... The place that we landed as a kind of best pair is Pakal Harald. And we landed there because we think it's going to be more damage than Martel Harald. And since you're probably not focusing the Martel Harald, in fact, this was my experience for multiple KVKs, that Charles Harald just gets ignored, you may as well get the additional damage of the Pakal.
Yeah. That makes sense. I think I'd agree with that.
Valuable conclusions, I think. And I'm going to jam on my Esmeralda now. But we're going to do this again tomorrow. Same idea. We did CJ in here too, but it'll be more CJ focused and some Pakal stuff happening on the side too.
Yeah, I'd be down for that. It was a little bit late today, overrun a meeting, but I'll be down tomorrow.
Sweet. Dude, this was probably the most productive testing session we've probably ever had. Like, that was insane. Holy jeez.
We didn't get to the battle didn't finish, but for those of the viewers that were asking for, what was it, Trajan Pakal, it didn't look like it was doing very good. So
yeah, I wouldn't expect it to do amazingly. I mean, Trajan's already plenty tanky over time.
Yeah.
Like, the only reason I think Trajan Pakal would be good is if people are swarming your Trajan right away. Right? And then you really need that extra damage taken reduction to get to the point where the defense stacks are going up.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Honestly, I'd be really interested to see like how Leonidas fits in with one of those, either CJ or Pakal.
I don't think it went particularly well in the testing we did. We didn't have a Max Leo, though, for this testing, so we're going to have to try that again with a Max Leo.
I have.
You have one, just be?
Yes, I have.
Oh, awesome. Maybe we
Nice.
could do that
So
tomorrow.
tomorrow we'll bring the Leo. We'll play with that some more. And yeah, tomorrow is going to be a CJ focus. Same thing, but we focus in on CJ now. That's going to be cool too. I think between the two commanders, I think CJ is designed to be more of the better open fielder, right?
Yeah, definitely. I think CJ is very promising for open field. Possibly get slots in people's armies, I think. I mean, for sure, probably some people are going to run CJ based off what I'm seeing.
All right. I'm going to jam on Esmeralda now. I'm going to deafen myself to you guys while I do that, but I'll be back in
Good luck.
in a bit.
Cool.
Yeah,
Have
thanks.
fun,
We'll
bro.
see.
Yeah, have fun.
And by the way, thank you again for helping with this testing. This was really awesome. Appreciate it.
All good. Although I was late.
Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Esmeralda, please don't suck. Please don't just take my gems. By the way, you got to be watching your screen for this part because stuff flashes by really fast and I can't pause it. We just got building speed ups, so the big fat duck. Rally testing we'll definitely get a look at. Today was just field testing. Nick K just tuning in. What was the outcome of the testing? Outcome of testing is that Pakal is a rally commander who is also just decent in the field, but not amazing. And if you're worried about a March getting swarmed, they'll give that March a fair amount of tankiness, right? So if you were watching the live streams of our battling in this KVK, where I swear these kingdoms we're battling against are just insanely active, and they had just tons and tons and tons of marches, but they weren't particularly strong. I mean, there were players who had very strong marches, but it was just tons of marches, even like a ton of T4 players bringing marches, you know? In those situations, Pakal is really good. Because, like, they're not doing all that much damage compared to other things, and they're swarming you, you're reducing your damage, and, like, that's a situation where it's really quite strong. But again, he's just decent in field. He's just decent in field. Smash the button. Resources. Okay, off to a good start. Well, let's speed things up a bit, shall we? 5 spot. Looking at, 1 legendary and 2 epics and a bunch of building speed ups. But sure, 1 legendary and 2 epics. I'll take that. Cool. Cool, 1 legends, nice. That's value. Alex CJ versus Guan CJ. We'll do all kinds of stuff tomorrow. We'll test it all. Literally 0 materials in that one. Gross. Okay. 2 epic chests and some speed ups from the chest over there. Salad and meta good? Yeah, they're fine in the field. I wouldn't say they're meta, but they're totally fine. Esmeralda. Hello. Cortex says Tommy almost got you, but my murder ball's too low budget. Yeah, you know, I would want to run that same test again, where instead of using Nebu with my Artemisia, I use Tommy and just sort of see what happens there. Like, change up the murder ball. I definitely want to do some testing. We should do some murder ball testing before the next pass opens. Ooh, 2 epics. That's like murder ball testing before the next... I don't know why I didn't think of that sooner, but we should absolutely do murder ball testing before the next pass opens. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? 3 epics. 3 epics. Up to 7 total. Woo! 3 more epics? Yes. Smash it again, baby. Here we go. What do we got? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 2 epics, 3 legends. Let's freaking go. Tedster for CJ. Wouldn't he be better in a long 1v1? In an actual... versus an actual open field? Yes. That's right, Tedster. Yes. A 1v1 lasts longer, which means CJ is going to get more stacks of his skill damage boost. So he'll perform better in all of those tests than he would in the open field in a like quick hit skirmish thing, right? Here we go. What do we got? And donut. We got a donut. Freaking ducks. Nothing. Literally nothing. Gross. So gross. Hey, Chris, thanks for the super chat. I saw someone talking about YSS with Trajan in the field. I don't think so. Like, I don't think so. We could run it tomorrow. Remind me tomorrow. We'll have somebody bring a Trajan with a YSS and goof around with that. We could do that. XY Chandra is really good. XY William was really good. I mean, you know that the combo is bad if calves are beating infantry. That infantry combo was bad, right? Because infantry has a huge advantage against those calves. Now, granted, Account Master probably has the Cav civilization, so that's probably skewing the reports.
Way better.
Hey, Account Master, are you still in here?
Yeah, I'm here.
What civilization are you running?
Germany.
Oh, Germany. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what I want to remember to do tomorrow? Is I want to try to do the same thing, but like have you bring Attila Takeda and hit something, and then I'll bring Attila Takeda and hit something, because I'm not a Cav civilization. And I just kind of wonder how much of a difference that makes. Kind of want to see that. Because I think a part of what we may have learned today is that, like, there could be some really big value to just having more marches be whatever your special unit is for a murder ball, right? I mean, I know that's
what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, like it might actually be better than bringing whatever you think the meta murder ball is, but to instead just focus on a unit type a little bit more if you have that unit type.
You're VIP 18, aren't you, Account Master?
Do what?
Are you VIP 18?
17.
17.
Shouldn't matter for damage then.
That's a really good concept though, Chiz. I actually do wonder whether or not that would make a difference. I think it makes sense though, because the special units will have better base stats, right? So you could be getting value on all 5. So
you get the better base stats, and you get the better stat boost. You get 5% extra stats. I mean, you know, if I could, it's like the equivalent of having an extra special talent on like a chess piece, right?
Yeah, to me, my biggest concern is when you have skins on, and it usually takes away from at least one unit type. So you should usually try to get rid of that unit type.
Yeah, it's even. You're right. It's even more of a big deal to go all in on one unit type. Yeah.
That's why
I would say at least cut it down to 2, because you don't want it to be the unit type that you're negative on, because that. Especially if it's negative on like defense or health during KVK, it's terrible.
Yeah, I agree.
The problem is everyone chases the meta marches. Like for me, this KVK, I ran infantry, archers, and cabs, and at one point I was debuffing my cabs. Just because I had that skill damage skin.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think that's a really good concept. I'm gonna try and move away from 3 marches and just try to stick to 2, so I'm not debuffing my own marches on the field.
Yeah,
that's a solid point. Actually.
We'll test it tomorrow with just like doing the same battle multiple times with a special unit, and then run it multiple times without a special unit, the exact same combo, and just get a sense of that. Because I want to know that answer. All right, I'm going to deafen myself again. I'll be back. All right, let's keep going here. Isn't that interesting, chat? Do you think that'd be interesting? I think it would be. Here we go. 3. Ooh, 6. Wow. That's the good stuff. That's what I want to see. Here we go, baby. Smash the button. Let's go. 2. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Could have been worse. Yeah, for our testing, we removed the city scan. Yeah, I'm doing all right today. Dude, my allergies are acting up a little bit. Got some sneezing going on. Don't mind me. All right, here we go. 40 spot obtained. Boom. Now, you know, I don't count these in my count up top, because everybody gets these if you get to that tier. Too many infantry on garrison and rounds. I mean, they're releasing lots of commanders. Like, in a year or 2 from now, it's going to be a lot easier to have a murder ball that's like all one unit type, especially archers are really good. Okay, here we go. 5 spot. What do we get? What do we get? What do we get? Donut! Big fat 0. I'm doing it again. Big fat 0. Lilith shared an image about refining. Stop it. Where? I'm looking now. I don't see anything. I don't see it on their page. I don't see it on Facebook. Rock Brazilian page? How do I get access to the Brazilian page? Could somebody share that picture for me? Where did you send it to me? In game? I can go check that out. Give me a sec. Okay. I mean, this looks like exactly kind of what I would have expected. And this does look real to me. That doesn't look like it's fake. Thank you for sending this mail. Appreciate it. So, we're going to zoom in a little bit here. By the way, what does this say? What does that say? I know the last part is of equipment and optimization of equipment. What does that say? Update of the gameplay. Equipment optimizations. Right, that makes sense. Yes, optimizations of equipment optimizations. Yeah. Okay, so what we're really looking at here, this is legendary, although that's bone. Like, nothing uses bone. So that's a little confusing. But anyways, the refining process looks like it's going to take a pattern, which, like, it does today. It takes the same amount of materials, because that's a chess piece. And I assume it's 20, 20, 20 of 3 different legendary materials here. And gold. But that's way less gold than I would expect. That's way less gold. And refining, presumably... Oh yeah, feathers are back? Yeah, those are feathers, aren't they? I don't know, maybe this is fake. I don't know. It looks like a new chess pattern. God, are they... Could they be adding new materials here? It looks like the purple archer set chess piece. They never give exact numbers in the photos. Maybe. This is food for thought, though. It's the revival set chest. Here's what I'll say, okay? Here's what I'll say. Is that this is almost exactly how I would have expected refining to work. It's just taking what we're already doing today in the exact same way that we're doing it today and making it not sucky emotionally, right? Like, dismantling something sucks. You are losing legendaries. You are admitting you have lost. I failed my special talent, and I am deleting 30 legendary materials to try again. That's what you're doing when you dismantle. Whereas what they're saying here is, instead of dismantling, you're adding 60, or I guess in this case it should be 30 legendary materials. You should be adding 30 legendary materials to this chess piece to have a chance to, like, have a breakthrough, and you get the special talent right away. But you work toward eventually getting special talent. That's my guess. That's what I think we're seeing. It does look like it can crit. So, like, I don't know. They might make it so I don't know how they'll make it. I don't know. But they said it's going to be the same as today. So, let me put it this way. I am continuing to craft gear in preparation for fights, and I am not saving materials for whenever this system lands, whatever it may be. I'm not saving materials. Not doing it. I need things now. I am fighting in KVK, so I am using them now. Know what I mean? And I think that you should be too. Okay? Alright. Cool. Thank you for sending that. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let's go back to Esmeralda in just a second. Let me not be a gathering delinquent. Back in the pit. And ideally I'm on territory. Damn. Territory is freaking harvested, bro. Territory is like super harvested. I'm like all the way down in another... Only 3 minutes away. That's actually not that bad. I think it's worth going upwards of 5 minutes if you need to, but I wouldn't go any further than that. Territory. For those of you that don't know, there is a territory boost. You gathering on territory, you get a little boost. Let's get back to Esmeralda, yeah? Epic counter, and we're going! Gecko Gaming says you can afford to do so. Look, I think if you're in KVK and you're fighting right now, the boosts are worth having. Right? If you do lots of fighting, the boosts are worth having. Totally. 100%. But if you're not in KVK, you should totally save your materials. 100%. I would just hold them, right? There's no reason to spend them. My opinion. Here we go. Spin it. And by spin it, I mean flip some cards. 3. Up to 20 epics. 25 more chances. How you doing today, Gecko? Can we see your individual power ranking for KVK? Sure. 13. Lucky 13, baby. I lost about 20 million power so far this KVK. Up to 21.5 million deads, mostly T5. Right? And, is Guan in the daily special offer? I didn't think it was. No. No Guan in the daily special offer. Okay. More Esmeralda. Here we go. 5 spot. What do we get? 1 legend, 2 epics. Okay. That's awesome. We're doing great, I think. Seems like we're doing well. CJ or Harald's a better investment? I'll have a better idea tomorrow when we do our CJ testing. We'll do our CJ testing tomorrow. Hang tight. All right, here we go. Please be good. 1 legend, 1 epic. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Dude. This is good stuff. Let's keep it going. How many books of the Covenant needed for Castle 25? Pretty sure it's 5,000 for the last level. 15 more. Dude, we're crushing this. 3 more legends? Yo. This is good. Dude, this is really good. This is going very well. Let's keep it going. 10 more? Do this all day. Please. Please be good to me. 2? 2 epics I saw in there? Okay. We are kind of low on epics, though, not gonna lie. That deserved a cheer? Maybe it did. Here we go. Here we go, here we go. Smash it. And what do we get? 4 more. Cool. 29 epics and 9 legends in 75 is pretty good. That went pretty well. Oh, yeah. I mean, that went pretty well. And there's 2 more legends on tap. Yo, give me those materials. Hello, baby. Need those materials. Oh, man. I got crafting to do for sure. But I got probably 3 weeks before I gotta do it. Before I'm battling, you know? I got some time. I could re-equip gear to my Canyon team real quick. Oh, baby. Dude, I really kind of want to recraft these gloves and boots. That's really high on my priority list. Because I want to dismantle Sacred Grips. I want to dismantle the Shio's Return. And I want to have the set bonus. Right? Like, that, I mean, sucks that I made a legendary that didn't have a set bonus, but I made it before it was known how this was all going to work with getting special talents, you know? Anyways, get that gear on. Let's get some gear on. Canyon team gear on. Canyon team gear on. Canyon team gear on. And Canyon team gear. The Sacred Grips is not better than the set bonus. So, the Sacred Grips have 0.5% more defense than the gloves. And the boots have 0.5% more defense than the set boots. So that's 1% of stats versus a 3% stat bonus. So it's 2% better to have the set boost. Yo, Vakari, thanks for the comment there. Drop a like. 1,300 watching and only 500 likes. Hey, yeah, throw a like on here if you're enjoying this and consider subscribing. Now, Tommy might be really important for my murder ball. That's why I've been buying Treasures of the Overlord every day, the daily special offer. So let's give this a shot. How many Tamaris sculptures do you think I'm going to get from this? Sacred Grips or Special Talented Seth's Brutality? Definitely Special Talented Seth's Brutality. It's almost as many stats. Tommy's OP. Yo, my guess is like 30. 30 would be sick. That'd be amazing. No whammies? 23. I was close. Did anybody guess it on the nose? Did anybody get it exactly? Any 23s in the chat? Yes. Hussein. I'm sure I'm not pronouncing your name correctly. Hussein Seaman. Oh boy. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Bravo. Anyways. 23 on the nose. Dragon of Sparta. Man, you got me there. That's a good one. That's a good one. Not gonna lie. You're right? Like, that's a good one. Oh, gosh bless, man. People are creative. What items have I used? What do you mean? Yeah, he knows. He dropped a smiley. Yeah, I see what you did there. Well played. It's like Colin Moe's Tavern. Lucerne chest? Gold. Compensation chest? I guess that's from the RCF rebuilding. Whatever. It's like a tiny amount of minutes here. Whatever. Okay. Wow. Oh. Maybe he wasn't baiting. Cortex is telling me it's an actual Turkish name. Well. Anyways. Internet was so bad today. The storm doesn't help. You have a storm where you are? Pretty chill where I am. Pakal sucks? Would not say that. I would say he's decent. And I actually will still be using him in my murder ball. Dude. Okay. Let's get my tokens back up and running here. Speed up a little bit attack. Dude, that testing was awesome. That was very fun, I thought. I was pretty hyped about that. Now, can I do skillful? Yeah. Good. Good. I don't know what I would do if, like, the actual meta is to only use one troop type. That would be kind of nuts. Do I need mods? Pat, are you volunteering to mod? Chris, hey, cheers. Thanks for the super chat. I have not gotten the dragon from my city. I've not gotten that decoration, no. I could get a few achievement points if I did. Alright, Pat, I'm going to make you a moderator. With great power comes great responsibility. For the most part, you know, you just occasionally time people out for spamming. And if someone is really like a true and proper jackass, then you just hide them forever. But for the most part, it's just timing people out. Anyone tested Xeno Jadwiga in a city? Not to my knowledge. I don't know that I'm all that hyped for that combo. But speaking of things I'm hyped about, guess who got a KVK pop on their restart? This guy. I have seen the new KVK map, yeah. Dude, I gotta train some troops. I gotta get that done today. How do I get all this equipment? I play all the events, and I spend a lot of money. Here's the murder ball craziness with Cortex at the end there. Trajan Herald did not do a ton of damage in that report. May have a lot of these reports, though. Art Nebu did some decent damage. That's pretty good. Really good damage on that Alex Herald. Just decent damage. What else? Saladin William did some work. Got a little bit hammered, though, really. Yeah, negative. I mean, it was one of the first marches to go down, you know? There's the Ram E-Song. Did pretty decent. I mean, it got pretty beat up. Even with the Ramses reducing the skill damage, it got pretty beat up. Now, my Guan Alex got focused first. This march should have got the most beat up. Keep in mind, this is a no-gear test. Did pretty well against his Guan Leo. But otherwise, I mean, it got pretty beat up. That's kind of cool. Hard to say what the best march was, but, like, obviously my weak link was the Guan Alex. And I bet you that Pakal would have been better in that situation. Just gonna throw it out there where it's getting focused at the start. Because it would reduce the damage taken by, like, an additional 30% or something. So that's the thing. They always focus the Guan. Yeah, but Cortex's skills on his marches are really budget. Yeah, they are. The XY and Saladin are not maxed. Oh god, the Artemisia's 5511. Look, dude. See? I told people these marches were really good, even unmaxed. And they are. That's for sure. I still won, but unmaxed Leo. Now the Alex Harald is maxed. And then Nebu Ram is maxed. Yeah. Okay. I mean, like... No, I did not try Ashita Pakal. Cortex is like 80-something million power. You ran pass testing with Pakal last night. Didn't do well against Zenobia. That's interesting. Unmaxed Leo is huge value. It is. But Cortex? Man, I gotta do some murder ball testing before the pass opens. 100% we gotta do that. And that would kind of be some... Maybe we'll stream that. Would you all want to see a stream of that? Where we do murder ball testing? You want to see a stream of that? I would stream that. If you're interested. I don't see anyone responding in the chat, weirdly enough, so maybe not. Oh, now some people... Only like 2 people said yes? I mean... Okay. I think we're in a good spot here. What else do I need to do today? Couple announcements. First of all, tomorrow evening, so not tonight, but tomorrow evening, in Kingdom 2, I am entering into the new KVK. So, we're going to show everything there is to show about the new version of KVK right away. So we're going to be streaming that very soon. Okay? Very soon. One day, 7 hours, we'll be streaming that. Also, tomorrow, we're going to stream CJ testing. So we're going to do the exact same thing we did today, but we're going to be testing with CJ, which I think is going to be really cool. People really liked that today, and I honestly found it very educational. So we're going to run the same thing we did. And we're also going to do some murder ball testing where, for example, like, what if I swap Pakal in for Alex in the murder ball? Since my Guan Alex is getting focused, does the Pakal do better? I don't know. I bet it will. I bet it will. But for murder ball testing, we'll do a lot more of the detailed stuff of, like, should I use the Leo that I have or the Alex? Right? And we'll swap it in and make one change and then battle a bit. See how it goes, right? We'll do more stuff like that. So I think that could be pretty sick. Yeah, I do stand all the time in my streams. Yeah. I think that could be really cool. Just to, like, actually make some of these modifications and see, like, does the murder ball perform better or not? Right? Not just, like, hypothetically what's better, but to make swaps and see. You saw Cortex was using a bunch of 5511 commanders just like I was recommending. And he did really well against my murder ball, just throwing it out there. Makes me feel like I probably have made some wrong... Like, I probably could make some optimizations, you know? Granted, equipment is like the real monster differentiator. I heard there's triple rallies on an RCF. So I'm going to go check it out. Not an RCF. Couldn't be an RCF. Just on a fort. Is there a triple rally going on over here? I mean, they're on the field. It's not burning. Wow. Could be a triple situation. I see Yep, 3 shells. Wow. This fort. Wow. All right, triple rallies incoming. Triple rallies incoming. I think it's something to drink. Here we go. Some seltzer. Gotta stay hydrated. Which season of Conquest Commanders would I recommend getting first? Guan? He's really high on the list. Like, really high. That's probably my number 1. Don't you think? The Tommy debuff is huge, says Cortex. Maybe I've been undervaluing that, honestly. No one can migrate to our kingdom right now because we're locked for KVK. But if you wanted to migrate to 75, you could do exclamation migrate in the chat if you're subscribed. My bot will give you a link and you can go join our migration Discord. That's where you can get notifications about what's happening. Kuito Gaming will be interested in a stream setup tour. Might have to do that at some point. I feel like I'm overdue. Yo, where are these triples at? I want to see the triples. Melvin says, hey, just after your KVK is over, drinks on me to show my thanks for all the videos and help you give us. Hey, cheers. Hit them fast. Hit them often. Hit them hard. Why can't you speed up this stream? You're probably watching in real time. Triple rally? Oh man, this is gonna be something. All these cities, man, are just gonna dump troops in. Look at that, they built a second fort over here. These guys, man. And they could just walk out of their pass, sort of. Maybe not. Just kidding. That's not a thing. Could be a thing. They could make a murder ball and clear out, but they aren't. Hey, Christian, cheers. Thank you. Okay. What do we got here? Triple? Want to buy triple? Sinbad, thanks for the super. Hey, what's better to craft first? Ring of Doom or Horn? They're both really good. Can't go wrong with either. If you have a commander like XY, or you're really into Cyrus, I think Horn's really good. Right? Really, really good. Even Zenobia? Saladin could be good. You want to watch the future. Now we're in real time. I don't know that they're even really rallying this though. Are they actually rallying it? I don't think they're gonna do anything over here. We're just waiting. Is it gonna happen? So I don't know if this is real or not. Whoa. They're moving. I'm going to read this to you, and I'm going to caveat this by saying I don't know if this is real or not. Okay? But it's related to that picture of equipment earlier. Let's see if this, what we think of this. A friend of mine, and thank you, Joker IZ Insane. I hope this is accurate. A friend of mine found this post today with the pictures you showed on stream. Updated equipment optimization and gameplay. Hello, governors. Received a lot of helpful feedback from the system directors since the item system went live, which has encouraged us to consider optimization and improvement of the system. Governors can experience the game in a better way. Yo, let's get those hype emojis for Freya and a searching emoji. See who becomes the next member of the channel. Cheers. Yes, I accidentally muted for a second. I don't know what I was doing. I got too much going on. But we're good now. Okay. We've added a new crafting system. Now, system managers who can't forge products with a talent trait can train that item to gain a talent trait. Starting with refined level 0 equipment, can be refined up to 100 to grant resource properties. Refining can also give Hurricane Strike to be increased each time you practice. So every time you do it, I think that might mean like it can crit. Okay, I think that just means it can crit. Equipment forging operation adjusted. Equipment forging will still produce resource properties. I think that means special talents. Okay. I think that means special talents. But the chance will not increase with the number of times the governor tries to forge a given page. So pattern. Instead, this chance will be fixed at an initial rate initially given before these changes. So 11% chance. In addition, system managers, so governors. System managers. What a translation. In addition, system managers will be pleased to see that our faulty equipments that are trying to forge special materials during this time will inherit a certain amount of refinement. Whoa, hold on. So if you failed to special talent, what that's saying is if you failed to special talent, you will have already some amount of refinement, which makes sense because they said that would be the case, that it would transition over and you wouldn't get wrecked by the update. If the end up to this, this item, the system director will be on the active plan to the time on the process of the processors. What the hell? Am I just getting trolled? I can't handle what that sentence is. That did not translate well. The governor will be on the... Okay, whatever. I'm going to skip that sentence. The costs associated with the newly optimized forging and refining system will be the same as the previous system. No additional cost supply. Okay. Same cost supply. New item limit rule. In the interest of maintaining balance of the kingdom, of loss, kingdom versus kingdom, it says in parentheses. We've decided the product pages are restricted to the Season of Conquest. Right. So all these Season of Conquest items can only be used in Season of Conquest. Divine Power, Hammer of Sun and Moon, Explosion Hydra, Pride of the... Okay, so all the KVK stuff is usable only in Season of Conquest, right? The Season of Conquest stuff is only in Season of Conquest. Okay. Adjustment of the equipment chest bonus inventory. Directors who open equipment chests in the tavern now have a chance to get design pages, so pattern pieces, at all levels instead of just a design piece. So I think you can get any number of the... You can get more numbers of the pattern, maybe? We've also added more resources and acceleration products to the reward store. The cost of gems when purchasing the equipment key has not changed. Okay, whatever. Other adjustments. While keeping the amount of time Forge produces materials unchanged, we've increased the value of materials for each production. Cool. So now they're basically saying you still have to check in at the same frequency you need to check in today, but they give you more materials every time you produce, which is really good. Hey, Sinbad, thanks for the super. Is the dagger useful for rallies, such as cavalry or archers? I think you can inform me of more of the benefits of the Ring of Doom for infantry gear. So, dagger is good for multi-rallies. It's very good for multi-rallies because in that situation, like, they should have a dagger and they should have a Mora's Web equipped to one of these rallies. Not two, but one of them should have a dagger. One of them should have a Mora's Web because the debuffs are worth it. Okay? Because now it's not just one march benefiting, but every march hitting the target is benefiting. So 3 rallies are benefiting if they do that right. So that seems really important to me. But if you want the maximum single target damage, it's not dagger. It's horn, I think. Horn and ring. Horn depends on kind of what the commander pair is, but all the meta pairs now I think is horn. Shout out to the Final Order Jumper Group. Hey, cheers. I did feature you. Pardon me. Might mean that the new crystal keys give legendary blueprints instead of just fragments. Yeah, I think it could give multiple pattern pieces. So, I don't love the multiple Pakal Harald rally thing. I don't love that because one of them, the one that's not tanking, is not getting the benefit of like 40% counterattack damage. Alright, hey, don't spam the chat. You're in timeout now, both of you, and if you spam more, I gotta ban you. Like, I think one of these okay, this I love. I think the Chandra, it's probably XY Chandra. That's a great multi-rally. I almost feel like, I know this sounds insane, but with all the skill damage they're doing here, a not tanking Edward Tommy might be better than the second Harald and Pakal, right? Not that I think Edward Tommy is overly good, but like, dude, that Tommy debuff, 45% more skill damage with these rallies would be nuts. It would be absolutely nuts. I don't think Artemisia Tommy would be a better rally than an Edward, right? I don't think so. It's also interesting they have a Herald primary. I don't know. Maybe they found Herald primary to be better. That could be. Trajan Tommy for the triple rally? I don't think Trajan is the right choice. I mean, these guys know what they're doing. If they're using the Herald, maybe it is better. Dude. Triple freaking rallies and Xeno is holding. This is insane. Totally insane. Trying to see which... It's getting really low, though. No, it's still doing 14,000 damage a second. No, it's fine. Dude, the garrison's full. Here's the thing. Their max rally capacity, depending on how many barbs they've been killing, is still only in the realm of like 2,500 to maybe 2,700 at best. So this fort's got 3 million in it, so GG. Okay. Other adjustments. While keeping the amount of time... Oh, we'll cover that. We've added premium design piece option chest and regular design piece option chest to the VIP shop to suit the different requirements of system managers. So I think what they're saying is that they're adding pick one chests rather than the random chests, which would be kind of nice. The chances of getting the items from the mysterious trader in the delivery station are now much higher. We made some adjustments to the bonus materials and page design. Sunset Gorge. Oh, Sunset Canyon. Golden Kingdom, Dark Legion Invasion, Ian's Ballads, and Ceroli Crisis. We've made some adjustments to the bonus materials and pages in Sunset Canyon, Golden Kingdom, Shadow Legion Invasion, Ian's Ballads, and Ceroli Crisis. I don't know. I mean, if that's true, it's pretty cool. Yeah, everybody gave us shit when 77 was garrisoning successfully when we were fighting against them. And now you can see for yourself. Here's Kingdom 412, yet another big Imperium trying to push 77 off of a space, and it ain't effing easy, is it? People gave us so much effing shit. And there it is, the burn. Woo! What I want to see is that report. They had to triple rally that. Where do I get that report? Who's going to give me that report? I bet you it's 100 mil chat. Right? Yo, where's that report? I mean, I don't see anything. Oh, here we go. Thank you, Deathwings. Much appreciated. Okay, here we go. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, okay. What do we got? Okay. We have a Harald Pakal. This is even. And a little bit of hospital, though. We have a Harald Pakal that went positive. So this was not the one that was tanking. Some AoE. Some good AoE. And there we have the XY Chandra, which went slightly positive. Cool. Pretty cool. Bunch of dead troops over here. Bunch of dead troops from the AoE. I mean, dude, whatever amount they were negative from the rallies, they're just positive in the AoE. By a lot. By a long shot. I mean, that AoE is just slaying. Yeah, I can check the troop types. What do we got? Infantry, siege, siege, siege. I mean, I think they're in a fill with whatever you got situation here. They're sending siege in there too. This is a send whatever you got. Check the buffs. I guess I could check it on one of the rallies. Hold on. Okay. Check it over here. So their Xeno and YSS is a little bit low on health compared to mine, but has more defense, which is crazy. I don't know how they got more defense than I have. They must have a 10% defense rune there instead of a health rune. That's probably the big thing. Right? That sounds about right. Pretty solid. For the rally, what was my Pakal Harald stats? Let's get a look at this. They got 218 for the attack, 191.5 for the defense, and 98 for the health. Can you remember that, chat? We'll call, yeah, 218, 191, and 98. What was mine? So they have way more attack than me. I have 197 attack and 185 defense, but I have 117 health. And I did this rally from a suboptimal shell, but I think they did too. When I say suboptimal, I mean they just don't have all the same holy sites, you know? Hey, Sinbad, thanks for the super. Does 77 have a chance defending against 412? I mean, they're already kind of pushed back to their starting area. I think if they were going to be able to hold them off, like it's only going to be harder from here than where it was before. Yeah, I did have a 10% health rune. Yeah. Presumably they've got a 10% rune of some kind too, you know? And this is probably just going to sit burning for an hour before they extinguish, get back in, and do that all over again. What are my Xeno stats at? I don't know if I had a rune for this. I'm pretty sure I didn't. So this one I have no rune. 183.5 infantry attack, 218 defense, and 96 health. What were their stats again? We'll have to compare. 183.5, 218, 96. Let's compare. They have 195.5, so they have more attack than I do, and more defense, but I have more health. About 10% more health. And when you factor in a rune, like the defense would be a little bit even. So, I mean, I think I've got more health, and they've got more attack net. If you factor in a rune. I just assume they have one. Maybe they don't. They got good stats on here, though. Like, no question about it. I mean, that's just a massive defense value that I don't think you can get. Like, I don't think you can get that defense value without having a rune. I'm, like, pretty sure that's a 10% defense rune. I don't know how you would get that without a 10% defense rune. Yeah, it could be skin related. I have a health skin. Maybe they have a defense city skin too. Could be. Okay, could be. City skin is 10% defense. People know that for sure because I guess he's nearby. Yes, it is a 10. Oh, and they have the king buff. That's nice. King buff's nice. Yeah, so they have all the right holy sites, I'm sure. And the king buff. Like, those go a long way. But their stats are still very good. Dang. Alright. Crazy. I got a ton of stuff I gotta get done today, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to run. If you enjoyed this, throw a like on here and subscribe! What are you waiting for? We're showing some pretty cool stuff tomorrow. CJ testing session. And we're entering the new KVK, so 2 streams tomorrow. Like, subscribe, and I will see you in tomorrow's streams. See you there, folks. Take care, everybody.